згинуть наші воріженьки, його роду. Слава Україні!
Our victims of this huge tragedy and our Ukrainian armed forces. It's been a year, 365 grueling, horrible days since the dictator Putin launched an unprovoked attack upon Ukraine.
Правда, Божа правда переможе. Слава Ісусу Христу! Слава Україні!
The words of a dictator that needs somehow to persuade his own people to go across the border to the other sovereign country and kill people there. The only meaning is to persuade them to kill.
Mother who has lost her child, but don't forget your children standing in a line to be the next to die. If there's a God, I wanna ask.
We're told that we can't escalate, that we're worried about Putin's red lines. It is long past time to worry less about Putin's red lines and worry about our own. Red lines that were crossed when a maternity hospital was flattened. Red lines that were crossed when hundreds of people were brutally murdered in Bucha and many, many other instances. And the instance we're talking about of taking kids away to another country.
Every single day we see the resolve of the people of Ukraine. They will never, ever be broken by the murderer Putin. We must make sure that our federal government, from the president on down, hear our voices in Washington, D.C. and say in one loud, unified voice, we stand with Ukraine. This is a sign that I got a year ago when I came here. I have this in my car every single day in my window so that people pass by know of my resolve that we stand with Ukraine. And then it reminds me every single day, no matter how tough we think we have it here, that we know nothing of the daily sacrifices of the people that come to us seeking shelter and freedom and support and love. We have an obligation to continue sending supplies that are necessary to bring together the people of Ukraine, whether they're in Ukraine or in Poland and other places in Eastern Europe. We must continue as we stand united with our brothers and sisters and make sure that this has meaning, that it is real, that we share and walk and live our values every day. God bless you. God bless Ukraine. We must fight on to victory. Thank you.
February 24th, 2022, Day 1. February 26th, President Zelensky said, "I need ammunition, not a ride." March 9th, Day 14, Mariupol, Russian airstrike on a maternity hospital. March 16th, Day 21, Mariupol. The occupiers dropped a bomb on the drama theater where people were hiding. The end of March. Russian troops withdraw from Kyiv of the Russian Federation, the cruiser Moscow. May 20th, Day 86th, Azovstal, 86 days. You really did not understand anything? Don't understand who we are? What are we for? What are we talking about? Read my lips. Without gas or without you? Without you. without light or with Russia. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visited Washington, D.C. for talks on 25 Dnipro. Russians launched another missile attack on the territory of Ukraine. In Dnipro, they hit a residential building with a rocket. 40 people were killed, 70 injured, and 236 apartments were destroyed. Day 365. Ukraine continues to defend freedom with the support of the whole world. Day 366. 402. What will the next days of the war bring? You have the power to influence the future. Help us defend the free world against tyranny. United for freedom. Arm Ukraine now.
Arm Ukraine now! 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 Arm Ukraine now!
It's my honor to address you. More than 1 year ago, after I spoke out in favor of our steadfast and unwavering support of the Ukrainian people, portions of my speech on RTV and called me the lowly Indian congressman in support of Ukraine. I'm glad they took note, but they got a couple things wrong. First, please don't mistake mine or your humility for meek dictators. We will never surrender to tyrants, and we will never surrender to Putin. Now, they called me an Indian congressman. While I may be of Indian origin, we are all Ukrainians tonight.
Ukrainians have honored us with a plaque saying, Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava! Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from the bottom of Ukraine's heart.
You may answer, I am okay, but we are never okay. For us Ukrainians, this phrase, how are you, як ти, has a new meaning. It means, are you safe today? Are you okay physically or mentally? How did that explosion reach your house? Are you alive today? And the biggest fear, it's hear the silence as an answer. We're not scared of Russians. We're scared to hear a silence as an answer. On the street, you can see 365 posters. And many of those pictures show how silence looks for us. How that phrase, this person cannot be reached at that moment. Слава Україні! Тільки скажу декілька слів українською. Я вдячна всім, хто прийшов сьогодні. Ми маємо залишатися разом. І я тільки хочу сказати, що ці постери, які ви бачите на вулиці зараз, 365, ми покажемо в центрі міста завтра о 2-й годині. Ми збираємося біля Water Tower. Якщо ви маєте можливість, будь ласка, приходьте. Дякую.
Of Ukraine. Help Heroes of Ukraine has raised in excess of $20 million, have sent innumerable amount of aid to Ukraine. They have volunteers on the ground in Ukraine, volunteers here. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Terletsky. Thank you, Roman. I saw him in the back there somewhere. вогонь. А ми тую червону калину підіймемо, а ми нашу славну Україну.
We pray for tonight who have fallen and given their lives.
In the way of justice and truth. God will never abandon those who call his name. God is rich in mercy, born in the anguish of loss. God remains.
Так, все, добренько тоді.